I think he kind of felt a little bit powerless in that game, diving in without the rest of the team, but it is a huge response here with the Braum getting locked in on R5. These are really interesting drafts that...
Mana came in. Like, they are stuck on an island. KL has plenty of mana to be able to go in here. Tarzan is in position. Here we go. We're going to land a couple stuns down. Leave going to be able to flash away. Kyle got rooted, and it's first blood going over to Nikkei. And now Tarzan is in trouble. He gets caught too, and he goes down. A 2-for-1 for NIP.
It's horribly played by AL. It's just about as poorly set up as you can possibly make it.
Kyle's been spotted out. Shank's below half HP, but Doinby's got no mana. He's got a wave pushing into him. We're going to see a little bit of poke. We're going to see a Realm Warp come out too. Shanks might get turned around on here. He's on vision. Leaf steps up a little bit too far. Kyle's going to get a stun, but again, nothing more. Now it's just Leaf farming stacks off these members here. I think this is very good for NIP. So again, they're stepping up a little far here. Another engage going to come down, and Ignite's going to get burned too. Nio is level 6. Niket is in danger. The Darkened Daggers are actually enough to kill him off the bleed. But again, these health bars are low. These stacks are getting farmed. Heal's going to be burned. Flashes from NIP. Kyle barely survives after a spear to the back.
Because as you pointed out, Doinby is not there.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, we're
whoa, Nio, so deep. All of this for a 1-for-1. Although Niket is finally here, but Doinby can't really get close. He is level 7. He's got a little bit of mana. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to kill Shanks, and now all of a sudden this is a problem. Tarzan's level 6. Tarzan is going to get stunned. Niket will die once again to the bleed out on the Darkened Daggers. Soul is one of the best things you can do, or just, you know, soul sweeping as an example. So a little bit of a feather in their cap there. They're doing the grubs as well. That's going to be free just because you can't touch Tarzan at this point in time.
I think this is becoming very, very scary for NIP very quickly. Not only is Neferi very enabled, and not only is it, and that means they have to take things like this dragon.
Yep, it's going to get started up, but here comes the rest of AL. Rise is going to have an earlier a move here, I should say. 3 from the top as they're trying to sandwich these guys in. Here we go, full engage, on to Leave. He's CC'd for days. He has no cleanse. He has no life. He drops the ultimate, and Tarzan is going to follow him, and the Darkened Daggers will be able to take him down. Solo Kill joins a little bit late. He's immediately knocked up, but he's got a lot of HP. He flashes away. Public execution on top of Hope, looking to chase him down with a Derrick Hound step, and he will. Flandra trying to disrupt him, but he can't. It's a double kill for Solo Kill. Shanks on the backside trying to Realm Warp out, and he Realm Warps the zombie Rise, the decaying corpse of Flandra.
NIP throughout the entire year.
Oh, hang on. Look at picture in picture. We're fighting. We're fighting. Niket is dead. He will not be able to survive. It's a nice aggressive play from AL to wrestle back control. As Nio is trying to walk up here. I think this is a bit of dangerous business because that's a lot of damage that Tarzan's able to do. Here comes the redemption down from the dead Braum as Doinby now coming from the top side here, but Shanks is in fog of war. He had no idea. Doinby's in trouble. He's forced to flash out. Nio on the backside with Leave. They're able to get the job done. Go, wait, Tarzan dropping that ultimate down.
Just gets free killed. Completely turns the fight, but now we're back to Solo Kill.
Speaking of free kills, Solo Kill is in a little bit of trouble. Dawning Shadow won't be able to save him.
Herald not going down here. Yeah. It's actually just going to be, I was going to say the bot lane tower, but even that's going to survive at least until this next wave.
Yeah, I'm very curious as to why they had to stop. Well, you know, was too busy looking at the picture-in-picture, and I mean, that just means this is a one play for AL without really any repercussions. We've started up again, but we're continuing to just do this dance here. Double teleports coming in. Solo Kill going to bring up the rear of his team right now, looking for a nice public execution. We saw what he did last fight with it. Here we go. We might see another smite fight. Good public execution. And it's another one secured for Nio. He just is on every objective. Kyle has to run for the hills. Tarzan and Hope can't really help. And the support has been tagged and the support has been killed. NIP get another objective.
He's played every single one of these fights perfectly on the Mbessa. He ends up locking up Tarzan.
Oh, hang on.
So that it's not a 50-50.
No!
I cursed him.
It came in. What did you do? Came in. You caster curse this man. He's got no energy left. He is going to die to the dogs. And Flounder.
The yell banger that we are getting in game number 2. Herald's going to be crashing into this mid lane turret. They are going to be able to take it down. That's pretty big for NIP to open up the map. It is Infernal Dragon. That means Infernal Soul is available mid lane. See how they want to move this.
Reminds me of my cousin who hit a curb the other day as Kyle gets jumped on. And he's just dead. There's no support for what's going on in the mid lane here. Yeah, this Dragon is just going to go down. AL, all they can do is push in this wave, and even then, it's half-hearted. NIP are going to be able to catch this. And as AL, you get chickens for it. 7-2. Remember what happened last game on the Jarvan? They lost that game. You mean to tell me, are they going to lose a game where Tarzan starts 4-1 on a carry?
Or I should say AL is actually the one starting up this Otacon. See if the response
like the
comes in.
attempt
It's getting
here.
very low.
Yeah, I mean, they caught NIP flat-footed here. 4,000 HP and getting lower as Pantheon is not going to be able to get in. This is going to be Otacon secured for AL. The question is, what's going to happen with the rest of this fight? We see on the backside, Leona has fallen. Flandre trying to get away desperately. I don't know if he's going to be able to get out. NIP is on the chase. Here comes Pantheon over the top. But it looks like the rest of AL will be able to escape. They will lose the bottom tier.
It's definitely a worthwhile trade for anyone's Legend to be able to sneak that Otacon. I think that objective is very powerful on the current patch, but they're not done. They look to protect this turret.
They saw that solo kill TP'd out. It is a 4v3, so it is going to be difficult, but now we see Hope moving down. We have a teleport coming in from behind. The walls might start closing in on NIP. Leave is staying with the rest of his team, trying to be protected. Flandre's going to be a zombie for a little bit. Kyle from the backside stuns up Doinby. Here we go, full engage. Tarzan going untargetable. Leave running out of room, and he finally dies. And AL, they win the fight. Here comes solo kill on a solo mission. He's got so much HP, he's got so much shielding, but he doesn't have anybody to help him. And AL ace NIP.
Just in Pyjamas, and when you don't have that range advantage to keep your carries afloat, all of a sudden that 10 kill Neferi feels a lot more realistic. I think AL might have just salvaged everything for them if they can bring themselves back into this game.
With that as out, K-Man, they're going to take out a couple of turrets here. They're going to really get back in the driver's seat with gold.
Put so much pressure on him before the game, and he's living up to it right now.
40 seconds until the next dragon is up, and here we go. We're already seeing another fight come through. Niket targeted out, Dawning Shadow to keep him upright. Now it's Kyle getting knocked up, and he falls. The Redemption's not going to be able to save him. Doinby's in trouble. Doinby's dead, and here comes the freight train Scion, as well as Tarzan, shoving NIP away. Flash is burnt, but they're still looking for more. The health bars are blinking, and they're finally falling. Solo kill, running out of places to go. The public execution just a dash away, as AL are finally turning it on.
In a much better spot. Tarzan is ridiculous right now. He melted through that Victor in a ridiculously important spot. This guy is popping off, and if you wanted to talk about a world-class, a world's caliber jungler, here you go. I really do want to point out that is a 6-kill Pantheon, a full item down on the opposing jungler. That is a really bad place to be if you are ninjas in Pyjamas, but
here we go.
AL looking to capitalize.
They're all grouped up. Double knockup is there. AL are pushing the pace, K-Man. They have recognized the weakness in NIP, and they are exploiting it. Fight after fight after fight as Leave is being chased down by the dogs as the siege is on. The Baron is up, and I think AL won it.
Stakes on other teams that ended up getting them a championship in the spring split. Should be able to get them to a win here in Game 2 as long as they stay the course.
Baron secured for anyone's Legend. You lose out on Leave Senna, who has really played a damn good game, right? You know, the scoreline obviously is not as pretty as it once was, but hold that thought. We're going all the way in, but the health bars are just already gone. The Dawning Shadow, it's just not going to save you. Nio is stunned up, Scion of the backline. Leave is almost dead. Doinby had the flash, but NIP has completely fallen apart at the seams. Everyone is dead except for Leave. NIP left the door open for AL at that Otacon, and AL busted down.
The Boogeyman is here to take Leave's life. The flash comes in. You cannot cleanse that damage, Leave. You cannot cleanse your Nexus being taken. AL, fire back strong.
It wasn't pretty for a long time, K-Man, but that Otacon, they snapped into it. They knew what they had to do once they took it. An amazing game coming out of Tarzan.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.